Welcome, welcome, kindergarten and first grade. I certainly miss you guys, but I'm super happy that we're able to use this medium to have our MusiKey class together. So shall we begin? Let's put our hands together. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the MusiKey. All of you are welcome at the MusiKey. Come sing with us and play with us and learn with us and dance with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the MusiKey. Yay! Good job, guys. It's so good to see you. I tell you what, we are going to begin by going into pitched versus non-pitched instruments. Do you remember what those are? See, I taught that to you several months ago. Let's see if you remember. Well, do you remember what pitch is? Right. Pitch has to do with the high and the low of a sound. Okay, so if I were to sing la 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 la, that would be high pitched. And then if I were to sing la 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 la, that would be low pitched, right? Okay, so let's see if you remember. Can you tell me which instrument on my table is classified as a pitched instrument? No, it's not the tambourine. No, it's not the maraca. But if you said the xylophone, then you would be correct. The xylophone is a pitched instrument, okay? And let me show you what I mean. As I played my xylophone going up this way, the pitch got what? Higher and higher. Now, when I go down in the opposite way, let's see what happens. The sound got lower and lower, right? So this is indeed a pitched instrument. Now, let's move from pitched to non-pitched. My tambourine, for example, is a non-pitched instrument. Irrespective of how I play it, it produces the same sound. So it is a non-pitched instrument, okay? So that's your little refresher on pitched versus non-pitched, okay? Now, let's talk and let's go back a little bit about what we were talking about the past 2 weeks. We had talked about the Baroque period. At least I introduced it to you. Last week, we actually listened to two songs, actually one song from our Baroque period composer group. And that was the song entitled Handel's Messiah. I love that classical song. But before we go into our next song today, let's talk a little bit and refresh somewhat to see if you remember anything from the Baroque period. So, we said the Baroque period started right about when? Right, the 1600s to the 1800s. And we also said that the word Baroque actually refers to a style. Okay, so when we talk about that style, we also said that it referred to how detailed everything was, from the paintings, from the way they built their structures, and of course into even music. Everything became so detailed and elaborate, right? And so another important fact that I want to talk to you guys about today about the Baroque period is that as a result of the Baroque period, we had minor and major tonalities. That's when it actually came into existence. And I'm so happy for that as a musician because I love songs, believe it or not, in both tonalities. If you remember, we even said that when a song is written in a minor tonality, that it has sort of like a sad sound to it. Whilst when a song is written in the major tonality, it had more of a happy kind of dance, happy sound to it. Made you feel happy. And even though some of the songs were not necessarily fast, they were still written in that major tonality, and it brought a sense of happiness versus sadness or gloom. Okay? Now, I picked out a song especially for you kindergarten and first graders to listen today, a song that was written during the Baroque period, a song that was actually written by Johann Sebastian Bach, okay? And he was one of the great composers during that era. And so we're going to give a listen to Gloria Mass, written by Bach, and it's in B minor. Take a listen. classical music, and you know this off me. And so anyway, I encourage you, parents of my sweet kindergartners and first grades, to please find that song and play it for them and just have them listen to it. Again, it's called Gloria Mass in B minor, written by Johann Sebastian Bach. Oh, love it. Okay, at this point in time, I will not forget our little instrument playtime. Now, I have my drums today, percussion instrument, right? I can use my mallet or I can use my hand to play it. Now, you might have a drum at home, and if you do, please pause the video and go and get your drums. However, if you don't have a drum at home, no worries. What you're gonna do is ask mommy and daddy for permission to get a pot, get one of those big pots, and turn it over, and then you can use your wooden spoons from last week, remember those? And you're gonna use your wooden spoons and play on the top of your drum, okay? So here we go, we're gonna get this together. You can pause the video if you'd like, and then we'll come back and start playing our song. Actually, here's my song right now. And play. And play.
Con Pititi y con Titi vamos a tocar un riqui-tiqui, riqui-tiquita, riqui-tiqui-tiquita. Con Titi y con Pititi, el papá de Pititi tenía una obsesión. Soñaba que su hijo fuera doctor en profesión.
Okay, I am so sad. You know why I'm sad? Because I miss you. And I know that if we had played this in our class, we would get up and probably start dancing and playing our drums. But anyway, you can play your drums with mommy and daddy, so please just put on one of your favorite songs and walk around the house and play your drum, or sit in a spot, play your drum. Okay guys, we're almost at the end of our class, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how God is faithful to us. And we read this in His Word, and we can just go out and look at the sun, or look through your window and look at the sun right now. Or if you're playing this at night, look it through your window and look at the stars. That shows how faithful God is to us. We are reminded in Genesis chapter 1, verses 14 through 16, that God created the heaven and the earth and all of that, and on the fourth day, He created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And so I'm thankful that we serve a faithful God. And just as how He's faithful, He's always there, He's loyal, He's dependable, we can absolutely trust Him to take us through this storm, through this coronavirus. And so, if you know the song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars, I know kindergarten and first grade, you're bigger than that, but I still want you to sing the Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Stars song with me, and then think about how faithful God is by giving us the stars and the moon and the sun. Okay, guys? Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, guys, I miss you so much. Let's just sing our goodbye song, and then we'll see each other next time. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. I'll see you soon, goodbye. We've played along, we've sang some songs. Goodbye, my friends. Mwah. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.